Let's talk. Are you ready to chat?
On a journey. He was lovely and
Are you ready to kick it?
Don't play with me. See y'all at the next myself because I'm almost halfway 100.
Let's talk.
On a journey to beautify myself because
Join in.
I'm sharing old stories to learn and grow.
Peach ENT.
One night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, one night only, this is it. I like that. Drink up, get lit. Hey, hey, hey. Woo. One night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, who tryna match me for the weekend? Hey, let's have a party for the weekend. Hey. One night only, this is it. Woo. Drink up, get lit. Hey, who tryna match me for the weekend? Let's have a party for the weekend. First thing first, hit up everybody. Tell them it's a party my way, bring everybody. Leave the drama at home, we don't need that. Too many females in here not to notice them. So get your drink on, get your boogie on. If you brought your own, roll up and smoke on. High times, good vibes, we gon' show out tonight. So come through, play spades if you want to. Turn the music up louder, it's on you. Two-stepping, Millie rocking, they all swagging. Look what happened, I got them dancing, they all laughing. They all showing love, no hate though. All day, you know my name though. Cups in the air while you pour it up. Watch out, turn it up. One night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, who tryna match me for the weekend? Hey, let's have a party for the weekend. Hey, one night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, who tryna match me for the weekend? Let's have a party for the weekend. One night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. One night only, this is it.
Crazy.
Peach ENT.
That's my ish.
It's Gio from the block. Come get your nigga, he all on my block. Bitch, I'll say it again. Come get your nigga, he all on my block. He choppy, got you feeling cocky. You move a crew and nobody gon' stop me. Come get your man, cause he all on my body. Can't fuck with no hoe. In public, put it on the show and I go, ooh. Someone put me to the next lit spot. I be chillin' with my crew and they get poppin' when we drop. Getting blasted with the smoochies and the baddies in the car. We in the spot with all the scammers and the shooters. Where they at? Start a storm with my money making crew. Where they at? With my niggas with the rubber band stacked. Where they at? I see a couple baddies bringing some more bottles.
What's up, everyone? I had to cut that video off. Reason being, Facebook will shut you down, 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 down. But what is up? Welcome to 12 PMish Talks with, of course, myself, Peach, Pierce, whatever it is that you call me. Today's topic is: are your intentions understood? As usual, when I pick these topics, I pick them from experiences that I have in my own personal life. So please take a minute and share the live, share the love. There's a lot that I want to share with you today. There's a lot that I've experienced this week. So how's everyone doing? Mostly on this Saturday. How are y'all doing? Let me know how you feeling. Drop it in the comments. And as always, I will drop the link if you want to come up and just chat it up with me today. But anyway, so my topic, well, my mood for today, how I am feeling for today based off of my week. I wanted to come on and ask, are your intentions understood? Like, are you conveying your exact thoughts when you're talking to people? And are they really receiving it the way that you want them to receive it? Are they understanding the depth of your message? And this week, I'm finding in my interactions with others that I guess I'm not translating over what I exactly mean to them, you know? And just even with my daughter, just experiencing her on Saturday, I'm like, damn, am I translating my thoughts over to her? Is she understanding what I'm meaning through my actions, through what I'm saying, through what I'm doing? But first, y'all take a minute to think about that. Just think about that for a minute. I'm not going to be on it long. I just wanted to share a couple things from my week, from my Saturday to Saturday. So I've had some great days, right? One of my awesome days was I had the opportunity to be a judge for oh my God, why I can't, I'm having such a brain fog, so much stuff going on. One second. Let me go on my Facebook page. If you are watching, please drop it in the chat. So yeah, I was a official judge for Miss Queen Vogue. If I Vogue Femme, if I'm butchering it, please forgive me. Don't eat me up because I got a lot of stuff going on. Um, and it was an honor. It was a pleasure to do it. Let me show y'all. Look at that. That's me. You see my little hand there? Shout out to Amber and the team. Peaches for giving me a little fan. You see, I got it sitting up there. Lord knows it was just a hot damn mess because it was just so hot. Like, oh my God, this, and not necessarily just the building was warm, it was just me in general. I am in that mid range of life where you got to start dealing with, menopause and all that ish. And yeah, it was just hot, hot for no reason. So, and I appreciated the fan. I appreciated the little hand fans. I appreciated anything that could actually keep me cool because this body, oh, at this age, oh my God, it's just not one to cooperate with me. So thank you to Amber. I really truly do appreciate everything. Yeah. So back to my topic. Are your intentions understood, right? So I brought it up because this weekend my daughter, let me put her up here, Miss Little Miss Whitecoat. That's my baby. She has been white coated. She will be heading off into med school at Howard University. I'm so excited. I am super proud. And all the things that a parent can actually be. So yeah, I am over the moon. But when I attended this event with my baby girl, and I was sitting back with my bestie, and we had this great, awesome conversation. And we talked about all the sacrifices that we made throughout um what is it, 20, 30 years to raise our children. And we laughed and we talked about, all the memories, all the people that came in and out of our life, all the things that we've been through together, all the things that we did for each other's children, how we've been each other's support system, and all the things that we just sacrifice, right? As parents, we sacrifice so much for our children. And then a thought just clicked in my head. We sacrifice so much for them, right? But do they truly understand why we're doing it? What our true intentions are? How does it translate over to them, right? And the reason why that question popped in my mind is because their behaviors after we did all of this stuff, after we sacrificed for them, after we raised them, after we worked, like some moms had to work 2 and 3 jobs to support our kids. What is the takeaway for them? What is the takeaway? So that is one of my thoughts. That's how I came up with this topic. Um, yeah, and then I started to branch off and wonder how that translates translated over into my friendships, translated over into my relationships or situationships or whatever ships. I just wonder how that translate over. Now for my daughter, one piece of her ceremony, again, everything was beautiful, but afterwards I realized that I needed to have a talk with my baby. I'm like, I gotta have a talk with my baby because I did all this sacrificing, I did all of the things, but I never explained my struggle and exactly why I did all of these things in the moment. Um, and I'm hoping, and even in that time, I'm hoping that she would gain some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Hello, Maybach. What's up, to live? I'm hoping that she'll gain knowledge and wisdom and understanding, and it'll make her probably, open her eyes to see how much, I loved her. Not just saying that I love her, but showing her that I loved her, showing her that she's worth everything in the world to me. She's my sun, moon, and stars. And I'm willing to do anything that I need to do. And I did anything that I needed to do for her. But I wanted her to understand why. And I think that we owe people, we owe it to people for them to understand why. I think we do. I think if we communicated a little better and people had a better understanding of what the hell is going on in your head, they don't have to assume. And then they could get the proper message and then they can make proper judgment calls on you, right? So, but yeah, congratulations to my daughter Kiki. I can't wait till 4 years later. I know you're going to be an awesome pediatrician, and soon I'm going to have to sit down and talk with my baby and express some of my thoughts and share um, my why when it comes to her. And hopefully I'll have that conversation with my other daughter, my son. I'll have it with my friends, so that they can genuinely understand where I stand with them, how much they do and don't mean to me, why I behave a certain way. I think the time for being passive or aggressive is over. I think we're in a space where we need to try to build great direct connections that's clear. That is where I'm at. I just want clear connections with people. All right, just super clear. If you resonate with anything that I'm saying right now, please drop, your thoughts in the chat. Are you properly understood? Are you expressing how you're feeling to people? Are they getting the message, or they're just taking half of what you said and they misconstruing it to fit whatever narrative they done created about you in their mind because you weren't quite clear? Um, because I notice a lot of people, we just aren't quite clear. And when you leave somebody in that space, you just let their imagination roam. And I know me, I am a overthinker, and my mind will just roam all over the place if you let it, if you just be very vague and you're not complete with what you're saying. So let me get to my second page. Actually, let me see if I could pull up something else that I wanted to share with you guys. Coming up next summer will be my birthday cruise. I'm trying to find the actual birthday cruise that I wanted to share with you. Up there it is. Y'all just don't even look at the freaking picture on there. So next year I'll be celebrating. See, the number on there is really wrong. I am not turning 50. I'll be celebrating my 40th birthday. So please, if you can, come out next year, July 18th through the 24th. It's going to be an awesome time. Hopefully, all my friends, some of my family will be there celebrating me and being a part of this. I like to look at it as a family cruise, like my family and my extended family cruise. If you're interested in going, please contact Andre. The number is 302-401-0957. Um, it's a $50 deposit by August 27th. If you can't make it by that time, still please contact Andre and have the conversation and say, listen, Dre, I'm interested in going, but I don't have the money right now and I'm just finding out about it. You have until April 19th, 2027 to come. I mean, to pay off the cruise and attend. I appreciate each and every one of you that follow me, that loves me, that's coming, that's thinking about coming out. I just appreciate it all. And if you can't make it, I know this is in my heart to do. I can't tell you to do this, but if you can't make it and you like to purchase a room for someone else or donate a room, that would be excellent. That's something I would do personally if I wasn't attending. And hell, if I still got the time to purchase another freaking cabin, I might just do that and do like some type of giveaway. But yes, I hope if you are listening to me, you follow any and everything that I do, that you love me enough to come out and support. The proceeds to this will go to my nonprofit, IME Corp, the In Black. So please, if you can, come out. So back to my topic at hand. So I love little charts. I'm always making some shit, right? You probably like, damn, this is not school time on this damn Saturday. I got better stuff to do. So, like I told you, I was thinking about this and I'm like, damn, am I making my intentions clear? And if I'm not, how am I going to do that? What are the ways I can um learn how to communicate better? So I went online, research, had conversations with a bunch of friends that are really good at expressing themselves. Had took a hard look inside of myself, talked to my mom, just a couple people, and then just sat back and took notes from people that I thought were awesome communicators. And I'm like, yo, what are the things that they do? So, one thing that is clear that I love, right? Number one, I have a friend that's very clear and direct, right? Message is just fucking clear. There is no way you can miss out what they're saying because it's so direct. Even if it tears through your bones, your ligaments, your muscles, it's coming out. So I have to be a little bit better with this. A lot of times because people say, I'm a Cancer, oh, you're too emotional, you're this, that. I try to avoid tapping into that piece because I don't want to look that way. But now I'm on some, fuck it. I got to get my message across. I'm just going to be direct and clear. If it come out emotional or I'm really expressing it to you in emotional tone, then I'm cool with it. It's just going to have to be what it be what it is. I'm sorry, but be clear, be direct. So speak honestly and simply. Don't expect people to read between the lines and shit. I was a big read between the lines style person, and I'm learning that's not fair. That is not fair. Can't nobody read your fucking mind. Excuse the cursing. Nobody could read your mind at all. So if you want what you want from the person that you're speaking to, you got to be freaking fracking clear. Boom. No matter how crazy that sounds, right? I mean, so for example, right? Real world terminology, real world experiences, right? How about the ladies that go out with these men, right? And I hear my friends say, "Oh, men play games and and all they want is this, and they don't really like me." But they'll go out on a date with me and they'll sit here and they'll talk to me. We'll eat, they'll laugh or whatever. That at the end of the night, this. What if we lived in a world where you're sitting at the table and the guy directly, we could avoid this whole conversation, this whole experience. If the guy sits at the table and say, listen, I think you're a beautiful woman. I enjoy spending time with you. But I don't want a relationship. I just want a sex partner. Boom. That eliminates all that other stuff, all the little mind ramblings that the woman would have. It'll make it clear and direct, and then it's just left for her to decide, is this the space she wants to be in? Just clear and direct. And that way nobody's confused. I think we could eliminate a lot of problems. Now, but you got to be mature about that, right? Because then you got to understand on the flip side, in order for you to be direct, you got to accept the no that you may get from you being non-direct, right? Indirect, I'm sorry. You got to accept that no. So I think, I'm in that space. I want to be direct. I want to be firm, and I have to accept that no, and I have to accept the consequences of me being direct. I may lose a friend, I may lose an opportunity, but at least I'm being true to myself. Maybach said, I'm a straight shooter out to live in Maybach greeting each other. Okay. So yeah, so what do y'all think about that being direct? Is that too much? I'm certainly learning not to be indirect because honey, as a cancer, we could be so passive aggressive, trying to avoid saying exactly what it is we want to say. And that's just not good. So number two, express your why. This is the one I just said about my daughter that came across my mind. I'm doing all of this stuff, right? And we do this with our children a lot. We do all of these things for them, and we expect them to love, honor, and cherish us. And they don't even get why we did all that stuff. It's of no consequence. They don't care why. They don't know why. They're not asking why. But we have this certain expectation of them. And I think that is unfair. So explain your why you did it, even when you're with someone, right? I had a miscommunication with a guy I was dating, right? I'm thinking I'm being nice, sweet to them, and damn, why they not getting that I like them? Why they not understanding that I'm doing this because I want to be with them? The person thought I was doing all of these nice things because I'm buttering them up to try to get something. You know why? Because I probably never explained, listen, this is my why. I am like this because I'm a naturally good person. I like helping people. Only thing that I really want from you is your companionship. I wonder sometimes if I would have expressed that in the beginning, if the person would have said, you know what? Damn, she just like me. She don't want nothing from me. She's not trying to harm me. And we probably could have avoided several situations, several uncomfortable conversations, several me feeling some kind of way because this person treats me like they don't like me and I'm trying to figure this out. They're not saying they like me. They're not behaving like they like me. And I'm just thinking I'm being nice. And who knows? They probably wasn't even, thinking that I was, like I said, they didn't think I was being nice. They thought I was just trying to get something. So I think it's really important to express your why in these situations, right? I see people looking at me, say hello. If got something to say, please just drop a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Because these are just mine. This is an open space. I know we all have, we all process things differently. So yeah, express your why. That's my one of my number one things. My second number one thing, being direct and expressing my why and letting people know what I expected them or what I want from them. The next one is listening. Oh my God. All right. Actively. Now, a lot of people, including myself, at times have this problem. Somebody is just really talking to me and they're just blowing their heart out. I already made some type of judgment call because I done treated them some type of way. Oh, I'm being great, I'm being good, and you're not getting it. Right? But I'm never listening to what that person is saying. All I know is how I feel. I don't care what they're saying. This is what I feel. I know what I did. Total miscommunication. So listen, take the time, slow down before I know you got this comment you want to get out and you feel like you want to forget it. Like I don't know, my brain be functioning different now. Now that I'm not 20, 30, my brain don't retain information. So I've learned if it's something in the midst of a conversation and I'm actively listening, maybe, I need to write down exactly what it was that I intended to say. Let the person don't necessarily have to accommodate me in the conversation. Maybe I need to accommodate myself. I'll write down what I need to say, and then I'm going to listen to everything that you say and gain understanding. And one thing that I've learned through trying to actively listen, if I get a little lost somewhere, I'll ask you questions based off of what you're saying so that I can understand, so that you can correct me, so that you can say, no, I didn't mean it this way. I meant it like this. So understanding is a two-way street. Listen so you could be fully understood. And I've learned through active listening and taking my time is disarm people. Like I've had some really angry people approach me. And when I engage them with active listening, it kind of takes the steam out of their cells, and they're like, wait a minute, hold on. She's not yelling, she's not doing anything. Let me slow down and talk, and then I'll kindly say, now, are you done? Can I speak now? And then I'll speak, and then I've just taught them how to actively listen to me. So another thing is be consistent. Your actions should match your words. Consistency builds trust and clarity. I always try to be consistent. Um, and you know what? I apologize to my audience with this 12 p.m. ish talks because I haven't been as consistent because I've been having so much, but that's an excuse. I need to be a little bit better. If I can't show up for y'all at 12 o'clock, I need to put a post up. I need to rerun what I'm doing. I need to be more consistent with that. Pretty much in my friendships, I feel that I'm consistent and I'm holding up my part and I'm trying to be there. So yeah, be consistent. I think all of us pretty much know that one. You just learned that from your family, your parents. Like be consistent. And if your parent isn't consistent, then kind of make you feel a little way about people. So yeah, be consistent. And that's in all your friendships, all your relationships, whatever ship you're in, be consistent. Five, know your audience. Not everyone thinks like you. This is a hard one. And sorry, dudes, I've noticed with the men in my life, they have trouble knowing their audience. A lot of trouble with that. I don't know why. But not everyone thinks like you. Adjust your delivery without changing your truth. So, okay. So going back to my life experiences, right? I I grew up in a house. Knock on wood, I'm so happy about it. I grew up in a house where we did not yell. Like my grandparents didn't yell at each other. And I'm not saying that they didn't yell in their younger years, but by the time they had to raise me, they had to master the art of communication. Like even in a disagreement, it wasn't screaming, it wasn't any of this arguing and all of this stuff. So most of the times when I encounter people that's around my age and they're raised by a younger generation and they display anger in a very loud way. And it's very in the beginning it was very disarming to me because I wasn't used to it. So you'll come yelling and then I'll just stop. And I'm like, whoa, what is all of this? I'm not used to all of that. I'm used to someone just actually sitting down talking to me and say, that wasn't right. That wasn't the right thing to do. And this is why you shouldn't behave like this. And then turn around, they would ask me, and why did you do it? So again, knowing your audience really helps. Now, me, I kind of agree with this. I kind of don't because if I know that you're a screamer, I'm never trying to approach you and no hollering, yelling, because that's just not me. I'm not going to give you the same energy you gave me. So I guess that is the same. Know your audience. So if I know you're a screamer, yeah, I'll probably try to use some defensive tactic to kind of get you to calm down and have a conversation with you. Mostly I'll practice active listening with you because you're screaming and screaming because obviously you're not used to somebody listening to you and you're not used to somebody willing to give you space to be who you are, or space for expression, or you can't get it out, or you're using somebody just screaming at the top of their lungs and you got to scream louder. It just makes no sense to me. But either way, know your audience. And once you know who you are talking to, you will learn how to engage them, how to speak to them, because that's a big part. I've had friends, I know I got friends that have been divorced, have broken up out of some long-term relationships, and that is one of their big issues. Like, yo, I can't communicate with them. They're loud, they're this, we never get anything done, nothing. So yeah, just know the person that you're with, know the audience, and once you figure that out, figure out a great way to engage them, the best way, so that you two can understand each other intentions. Because I guarantee through yelling, you probably walk away more fucking frustrated than when you started. So what is the point of it? Why do you think that this is a great method? So I gotta correct this one. Set expectations, communicate what you need, want, or expect from the start. Mm. So I think I've gotten pretty good at that. When I meet someone, I I tell them, listen, my name is Peach. I'm da, 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 da. This is where I'm at in life. Like at this point in my life, I'll even say it to y'all. Like if I was to meet somebody and they say, "Hey, how you doing? I want to go out on date." Fine, fine, fine. Great. All right, we agree. So hello, my name is Peach. I'm such and such years old. Well, I'm 40 years old again. All right, y'all. I'm always 40. So if you are looking to date me, I am always 40. So you ain't even gotta bother about asking me my age. It's always 40. Either way, my name is Peach. I'm 40 years old. This is I am, because I'm at this age, these are the things that I would like, and I don't have time to be fighting with you if you don't know who you are and what you want. And so I ask you, what do you want? And the person to tell me exactly what. Okay, if this doesn't align, I'll say, well, listen, it's nice knowing you. We don't align on that level, so let me just go on about my business because we're not aligned. You're nice, you're wonderful, but I don't want to be in the way of your potential future. Let me walk. And it's not a good or bad thing. It just is, right? You know what you want. I know what I want. I got my expectations. You got yours. Let's share them. Let's be done. Let's not play games because games aren't worth it. Games cause issues. Games cause problems. I see people on the internet like, yo, just internet. What is it? Internet gang banging because both people had expectations and neither one of them got their expectations met. And instead of them being mature enough to say, you know what, this ain't you, we went about this wrong. We wanted two separate things. No, we want to kill each other. Whether it's internet, on the streets, and I don't mean like kill, like to kill. I mean like kill each other verbally. So it's not worth it. Have your expectations in place. Tell it to the person. Reiterate. If they look dumbfounded when you're telling them, just say, "Oh, did you not understand what I meant by that?" Or ask them, "Do they got any questions?" Because they might have questions. Either way, you getting it out there. So, oh, damn. Number 7, ask for feedback. Yep. Don't be afraid to ask if they understand where you're coming from. I am notorious for doing that. I am notorious. I'll ask you all the time, do you understand what I'm saying? And then I'll go even further. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Could you explain what you got from it? Then they'll explain. And then I'll go further. And this is the result. And the reason why I have this expectation, because I try to avoid this negative response from me. And I don't like that result. I don't like that for me. I don't like that look. So I avoid that. That's why that expectation is there, which is going back to expressing your why. All right. So The next one is use I statements. Focus on your feelings and intentions. It reduces defensiveness. Like, yeah, I, if you're dating, I am looking to get married. Not, well, all my friends are looking to get married. No, I am looking to get married. In my case, I am not looking to get married, but just use yourself. First person. I am looking to marry. Me. I am not looking to get married. I am looking for a long-standing, committed relationship. I cannot be in a relationship where we are not intimate. That's just not who I am. Trying to become an entrepreneur. If that is not what you're into, then I may not be the best pick for you. I am looking for someone that's romantic and want to have fun and things of that nature. So, expectations, share them. Use I statements. Don't beat around the bush, basically. That's what that should say. Don't beat around the bush. Number 9, be patient and graceful. Not everyone will get it right away. Give them time and grace to understand. Now, I got to say, it's a limit to that because some people will abuse that privilege. You explain something to them, you explain it to them over and over and over. They're not getting it. So then you explain it to them in terms that they get, and then they do get it. But then they turn around and say, you know what? I understood what you said, but I need for you to give me time to learn how to do what I understood that you wanted from me. But you never see it. So, I say at a cutoff time with that. You put a cutoff time to that, but yeah, you do have to give people the space and grace to grow. If that's what they're willing to do, give them time to understand it. I don't mean like mountains of time, years. No, that's a waste. Give them some time, maybe like a month or so, and then revisit. Like, yo, let's come back to what I was saying because I need you again. I need you to understand my intentions. And men, please, when a woman keeps coming at you and you like she's nagging me, it's because she feel like you don't understand. So instead of keep going through this same situation with her, how about you just sit her down and say, "Listen, baby, look," and be direct and clear. Express the reason why. Give her time to say whatever she want to say, engage in active listening, and then y'all come to a compromise if you want to, or y'all can let it go. But yeah, that's how I'm moving. That's how I'm moving here on out with my children and everyone else. Now, number 10, show, don't just tell. Actions speak louder than words. Live out your intentions daily. So here's the thing, right? I hate, no, I ain't gonna say hate because that's too much of a strong word. That's too strong. I dislike make a wish people. You know, oh man, you're in need and they oh I wish I had it. If I had it, I would give it to you. Oh, I wish I could do this. I wish it is always a wish, right? But they're never really showing up. So you could either live on the dream of what they wish they could do for you because they're not showing up. They just selling you a boatload or a shitload of dreams, right? I would rather have somebody show and tell me. And I strive to be that person. Now, and I'm really good at that part, right? If I tell you I'm gonna be there for you, I am. The only way I will not, and I'll stop doing it, I'll stop because I'll feel like our relationship, you're not reciprocating. Okay? You're not showing up for me. And then eventually I have to have a conversation for you to understand me and what my intentions are for you now. Like I have to revisit because these are my first intentions. And then through engaging you, I learned that I can't do this. So now I have to make an effort to come back and have another conversation so you could thoroughly understand where I'm at now. So yeah, I mean that is what I needed to talk about today. Like seriously, we could change a lot of things when encountering people having these relationships if we make our intentions understood and we take the time to understand where they are coming from. And if we can't, then we need to just let it go because you can't be productive if in any relationship, whether it's, like I said, a relationship, friendship, goddamn, a parent, whatever your role is. Like even these managers, these half-ass managers out here, you're managing a team and none of this shit is working. You're not using anything. You're not clear. You're not direct. You're not expressing why. Well, a lot of managers will tell you what to do, but they're not explaining why you should, like the rationale behind it, the expectations of the job. I mean, like this stuff applies all around the board. So I'm gonna drop the link. If you want to come up, share your thoughts, let me know what you're thinking. I only have a few minutes before I get off of here, right? I'll give people 5 minutes or so. If you want to come up and share your thoughts, let me know what you're thinking about this topic. I figured that I needed to share and get it off my chest because I feel like, when it comes to my baby girl, all of the sacrifices and things that I thought that I was making and for her, I'm like, man, my baby don't see that. And now I'm sitting up here feeling away and I'm like, shit, I never even talked to her. Oh, all the things that I've done, all the things that I do, all the things she didn't, I had to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches so she could get this and that child has no damn clue. None of them. All right. So link is in the chat if you want to come up. For the people that are looking at me, thank you for joining me. Feel free to leave a comment in the chat. I can read it. I can see it. But yeah, let me know what you think. What are your thoughts? Because if not, I'm going to get off. I'm going to finish out with my plan Saturday. I hope and pray you got something from what I said. Whew, it's a hot ass day. It's definitely a hot day. Yeah. All right. So nobody wants to come up. So that is going to be my cue to exit and go ahead on and enjoy my Saturday. I will strive very hard. I would try very hard to be here 12 p.m. ish next Saturday. We'll chat it up again about God knows whatever crosses my mind. But like I said, strive to have your intentions understood if you can, if you care enough, if you love the relationships that you had. Because the only way that they work is if you feel like you're fulfilled and getting at least 75%. I don't know what your percentage is, but I need to feel like I'm getting at least 75% of what I would like out of the relationship. And that's only happening is if, I convey what that is. And it's clear, it's direct. I'm explaining why I need it, and I'm setting the expectation. And I'm being patient, and I'm being consistent, and I'm moving in that direction of what it is that I need you to get. So, y'all have a blessed Saturday. Enjoy. Please stay cool. I don't know what the hell is going on with Mother Nature. I can't take it. This menopause is whooping my what. So yeah, I'll probably stay inside and do a little bit of cleaning. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I'm just gonna avoid the heat, even if I gotta sit in my truck and blast the air conditioning. But yeah, enjoy y'all Saturday. I love all y'all. Share the live, hit the like button, support a sister. And I'm out. Bye.
Let's talk. Are you ready to chat?
On a journey. He was lovely and
Are you ready to kick it?
so play with me. See y'all at the next step because I'm almost halfway 100.
Let's